Welcome, everybody, back to Multiplex Movie Melee. I am your host, Payson, the Cinemaster Johnson, and we got an exciting match today to show off our new format here in Movie Melee between Nazario, Mr. VHS, Montenegro, and Kaiser, the Emperor Huang. Joining me is my wonderful co-host, the always lovely Dylan Van Thine. Dylan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, yeah. What better way to introduce the new format than to have like two of the most chaotic players I think that play here? Should be a good time. Yeah, I know both of them are hungry to get the win today after the tournament not going their way in round number one, but I think both are fantastic players and looking to make a comeback today.
I could not agree with you more, Dylan. I say we just bring in our competitors today, starting with our first competitor, Nazario, Mr. VHS, Montenegro. Nazario, like Dylan kind of alluded to, tournament didn't quite go your way. You went up against your new faction mate, Jacob Cameron, but how are you feeling playing against Kaiser tonight?
I recruited that man live.
Yes, you did.
Who am I playing today?
You're playing Kaiser, the Emperor Huang.
The Big Wang. Good
Wow.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dylan, I'm just going to cut that off. We're just going to bring in his opponent, along with his manager, Jake Meltzer. Kaiser, how are you feeling coming in tonight?
Like I have a big wing, but oh well.
Oh, okay.
You deserve that, sir.
Mm.
Anyways,
yes. I feel well. I feel less well that I tried to watch Jurassic World Dominion shit last night and failed because that movie sucks. But yes.
That's fair. Well, Dylan, I think this. Jake, you're the manager of Kaiser. Would you like to say anything before we go into this match?
Besides agreeing that Jurassic World Dominion is an absolute trash fire, one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time, I think Kaiser had sort of the ultimate bad luck in his first round match. He couldn't be at home. He was like between classes. He got the worst category he could get, and his opponent got a good category for himself. And it just everything broke against him. But I think the tide will turn today, and I think he's going to put that big wang on the table and show what he made of.
A lot of talks about big wings. Dylan, I'm excited for tonight's match. Why don't we put Jake backstage and head into the rules of Multiplex Movie Melee, starting with round one. Round one is going to work like this. Competitors will get 8 questions from 8 different categories worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answers on the board, and if they get all 8 questions right, they will receive a bonus question. Competitors will have 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the duration of the match. Competitors, any questions before we head into round one?
How big of a wang we're talking about?
Your first question will be coming to you in the category of actors and actresses.
You'll see.
What actor has appeared in Horrible Bosses, We're the Millers, and Booksmart? You know, Dylan, earlier today we had a match hosted by Jack and Spence.
Mm-hmm.
Match is already more chaotic than that one.
I think this is going par for a course, I think.
3, 2, 1. I would agree. Pens down. Kaiser, we will go to you.
Jason Sudeikis.
And we will go to Nazario.
Nope.
Jason Sudeikis is correct. Kaiser taking a 1-point lead.
Yep. So your next question will come in the category of the 2000s. What 2000s crime film features 3 men engaged in a naked knife fight in a bathhouse?
I mean, wings are already...
Yeah. We just can't get
one of these, Dylan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nazario, we will go to you.
The Departed?
And we will go to Kaiser.
Snatch.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Eastern Promises.
Good shit.
We will now be going on to your third question, the category of music. The songs It Don't Worry Me and I'm Easy were written for what 70s film? Has anyone ever described you as easy, Dylan?
No, I don't think so.
That's fair.
Easy to beat, I think, at one point.
No, that's mean. That's mean. I would say you are very easygoing. I think that's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Okay, yep. Pens down. Kaiser. We will go to you,
Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't know.
and we will go to Nazario.
Taxi driver.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Nashville. Yes.
Your next question will come in the category of directors. Who directed Dressed to Kill?
Now, something interesting. I recently bought Nashville on Criterion. I spent $80 on it because it's out of print.
Like $80 US. That's crazy.
$80 US. I'm not gonna lie, it was worth it. 5, 4,
It'd be like 120 here.
1. Fair. Pens down. Nazario, we will go to you.
This is supposed to be round 1, you know? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Kaiser, we will go to you.
Brian De Palma.
So with that, Kaiser takes a 2-0 lead as we go into our 5th question in the category of recent releases. How is Brittany Snow's character Bobby Lynn killed in X? We will accept a general answer.
Dressed to Kill, good movie though. I actually just saw that recently.
I agree. It has some touchy subject now, but I think it's still really good.
It's like not as good as Psycho, but it's a pretty good Psycho ripoff.
I'd agree. 5, 4.
Repeat.
All right, that is Nazario's first repeat. How is Brittany Snow's character Bobby Lynn killed in X? Yeah, I kind of want to watch more De Palma. I've honestly heard from Jake says he's a little mixed on it. But I've heard Blowout is fantastic.
Oh, Blowout's amazing.
5.
Yeah, that's better than Dressed to Kill. I'd agree.
1, that is totally fair. Pens down. Kaiser, we will go to you.
I said Decapitation.
And we will go to Nazario.
Is she the one that gets eaten by the alligator or crocodile?
I think
Oh god.
she is eaten by
They
an
don't specify
alligator.
what it is. Now we're gonna go with the alligator or crocodile shit. This out challenge. Do your ruling.
Well, I was gonna say that's incorrect. Nazario, would you like
Challenge.
to? We will be right back. All right, we were back from the challenge. We did decide that Nazario's challenge did have validity. We looked at the transcript. It's never technically said whether or not it is an alligator or crocodile. So the question is inherently flawed. So we decided to write a new question altogether, and Nazario will be keeping his challenge. And he gets his repeat back. All right, so your new 5th question in the category of recent releases. In Don't Worry, Darling, before she was put in a simulation, Alice had a job where she worked at what type of location? Oh, this movie definitely had a lot of stories around it.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's not very good, is it?
Really isn't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Kaiser. We will get answers from Kaiser.
The moon.
And we will we'll get answers from Nazario.
We didn't watch this fucking movie.
That is incorrect. We were looking for a hospital. Dylan, this question.
Sure thing. Your next question will come in the category of crime. What specific profession does Freddie Heflin, played by Sylvester Stallone, have in Copland?
Now specific, right?
Yes.
Yes. How would you describe Saskatchewan as a land?
Ooh, well, great pronunciation, first of all. Flat and empty. But I love it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Nazario.
Sheriff.
And we will go to Kaiser.
You say specific, right? Unmarried male whore.
Sheriff is what we had. I hope we don't have any.
God damn.
Your pen ultimate question will be coming to you in the category of classics. At the beginning of Sunset Boulevard, what movie studio is Joe Gillis trying to sell a screenplay to? Incredible film.
Kaiser has some of the best wrong answers, I think, in this whole community.
His first teams match, that Apocalypse Now question. I don't want to say what it is. But watch it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaiser will go to you.
Paramount.
And we'll go to Nazario.
I said RKO.
Paramount is correct. Kaiser getting the point there.
As we will go into your final question in round number 1, which will come in the category of actors and actresses. What animated film features voice performances by Diego Luna, Channing Tatum, and Zoe Saldana?
Did you watch Andor?
No. I don't watch a lot of TV in general, surprisingly.
Me neither. Trying to get into it. Starting to have a little bit more time on my hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nazario, we will go to you.
No.
And we will go to Kaiser.
This is definitely wrong. Sing to?
Both incorrect. We were looking for The Book of Life.
Oh, damn. Wasn't even close.
That's it.
So with that, coming out of round 1, we have Kaiser at 3, Nazario at 1. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yes.
All right, but anything can happen as we get into round number 2, also known as our wheel round. Each competitor will do a spin at the wheel and receive 5 questions in whatever category they land on. Answer it correctly, 2 points. Check down the multiple choice, 1 point. If they get the question wrong, their opponent has the chance to steal. Once a competitor spins a category, they will choose whether to keep it or spin again, but they must keep whatever they land on for their second spin. The categories on the lovely wheel tonight are Jurassic Park franchise, which is Nazario's strength, post-2000 Dracula movies, which is Kaiser's strength, as well as 1980s romantic comedies, animation, Oscars, actors and actresses, and 1970s. Kaiser, since you are in the lead, would you like to go first or defer? Let's bring Jake in.
Oh, yes. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
How do you feel about going first?
I mean, meh. It's fine. I don't mind going first. Yeah.
You don't mind going first? Yeah. I kind of feel like, I think you should go first. But if it comes back to bite us, I'll take the L.
Whatever. Let's go first.
Okay. This is yours, spin, Kaiser.
We will spin that again.
Okay.
Look at my finger.
All right.
So this is your second spin.
Better.
Okay.
You land on the category of animation. Kaiser, I will be giving you your questions in the category of animated. Your first question. Which 1990s animated film features such songs as Journey to the Past, Once Upon a December, and Learn to Do It?
Anastasia.
Yeah.
That is correct.
What? Yeah.
It has a delay.
Your second question in the category of animated. What was the first rotoscope animated film directed by Richard Linklater?
Can you repeat it? I didn't hear the question properly.
Absolutely. I'll give you a technical. What was the first rotoscope animated film directed by Richard Linklater?
I'm just gonna go for it. A Scanner Darkly.
That is incorrect. Nazario, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Waking Life.
Oh.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Your third question in the category of animation. Which Pixar character has been voiced by both James Brolin and Andrew Stanton?
Buzz Lightyear.
That is incorrect. Nazario, a chance for a 2-point steal. Five,
James Brolin.
4, 3, 2.
Give me a repeat.
Okay, that is your first repeat. Which Pixar character has been voiced by both James Brolin and Andrew Stanton? Five, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna say Crush.
Bring Jack in. I know. The answer is Zerg, isn't it?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Zerg. Would you like
Bring Jack in.
You see
Zerg.
Jake in?
Yes,
Okay.
I can see where, because James Brolin technically does voice Buzz Lightyear, who
Yeah.
is wearing the
Yeah, and then if
costume,
you
but
base
he
on,
is Buzz
yeah.
Lightyear.
yeah, and then if you consider Toy Story 4, no, not Toy Story, if you consider Lightyear as canon, Buzz Lightyear and Zerg are the same people.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
but Andrew Stanton has voiced Buzz Lightyear at some point?
You are challenging?
Lightyear.
You are challenging?
Yes,
I think it's worth a
We will
challenge.
do-
Yes.
yes.
We will be right back after this challenge. All right, we are back from the challenge. After looking up the credits list of Lightyear, we did notice that James Brolin is still credited as playing Zurg, and Andrew Stanton never really played Buzz Lightyear, so we are going to be saying the question stands. Kaiser does lose his challenge for the remainder of the match. Kaiser, your penultimate question in the category of animation. What type of animal is Donkey turned into when Shrek becomes human in Shrek 2?
You know that stupid animal in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2? A white horse.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the category of animation. What do the food items call the mysterious place they go to after being purchased from the grocery store in the film Sausage Party?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, the outer world, B, the afterworld, C, the outer realm, or D, the great beyond?
A.
That is incorrect, Nazario. A chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, the outer world, B, the afterworld, C, the outer realm, or D, the great beyond?
The Great Beyond.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
Interesting. Okay.
So after that, Dylan, I have Kaiser getting his score up to 7. Nazario was able to get some steals, and he got his score up to 4. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, yes.
All right, then we will bring in the wheel for Nazario spin.
Right.
Spin Nazario. You land on the category of post-2000 Dracula movies. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Of course not. Spin again.
All right, second spin. You must keep whatever you land on.
Nope. Just kidding.
Free respin.
Spinner's choice.
You got spinner's choice.
Okay. This is the part when I should have studied, but just give me Jurassic Park and let's see what happens.
All right, you'll be taking your strength in the category of Jurassic Park / World. Dylan, why don't you give him his questions?
Sure thing. So your first question, Nazario, in the category of Jurassic Park / World. Who composed the score for Jurassic Park 3?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, John Williams, B, Charlie Clouser, C, Alan Silvestri, or D, Don Davis.
B.
B is incorrect, so Kaiser for the 1-point steal. Is it A, John Williams, B, Charlie Clouser, C, Alan Silvestri, or D, Don Davis?
I think it's Alan Silvestri.
That is also incorrect. We are looking for D, Don Davis.
Oh, that's wrong.
The next question. In Jurassic World Dominion, Claire and Owen infiltrate a dinosaur black market in what European country?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Italy, B, Malta, C, Greece, or D, Cyprus.
Malta.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. What is Ellie Sattler's specific profession in Jurassic Park?
Oh my god. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, paleontologist, B, paleobotanist, C, paleozoologist, or D, paleocologist.
Paleobotanist.
That is correct for 1 point. And now your penultimate question. Who plays Mr. Eversole, an auctioneer host at Lockwood Estate in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
Toby Jones.
That is correct for 2 points. So now your final question in this category. What type of dinosaur kills Zara in Jurassic World?
Well, there are multiple dinosaurs involved here. But I guess you mean like the final stroke is the Mosasaurus.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right, so that brings us to the end of round 2. I have Nazario getting his score up to 10. Kaiser still at 7. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yes.
All right, but anything can happen as we go into round 3, which is the pick your poison round. Here's how it works now. We will be going back and forth, drafting categories, starting with the player in the lead. Once a category is drafted, it cannot be drafted by your opponent. Once all categories are drafted, the player behind will answer questions until they take the lead. You will choose which category and for what point value you would like to take first. We will go until there is a mathematical winner. Nazario, since you are in the lead, you do get first pick. Your categories tonight are directors, actors and actresses, biopics, recent releases, 1980s, comedy, crime, and 2010s. Once again, the score is 10-7.
Put them in the chat, please. Let's figure out this shit. So I have to pick the category and say the points right away?
You do not need to say the point value now. You can just pick the category you want.
What's R&R, recent releases?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, these suck. Okay, give me comedies, I guess.
Okay, Nazario taking his first one for comedies. Kaiser, you now get to make your first pick.
Do I pick like actors and actresses or biopics?
I would say I think you've in the past you've had a pretty good handle on biopics. I would say that's a good route for you.
All right, biopics then.
Okay. Nazario, back to you.
Directors.
Okay. Nazario picking directors. Kaiser, your second pick.
You might as well take
actresses. Yeah.
Actors and actresses. Nazario, your third pick.
Recent releases.
Recent releases. Kaiser, your fourth pick. Your third pick.
The categories that are crime, 2010s, and 80s, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I would say take 2010s.
Yeah, 2010s. Then.
And Nazario, your final category.
80s.
Okay. which means Kaiser will be taking time. Just a reminder to competitors, Kaiser, you have 3 repeats. Nazario, you have 1 repeat. Nazario, you still have your challenge. And Kaiser, you do not have your challenge.
Wait, did I burn 2 repeats?
You have used 1 repeat.
Oh.
You got the one back.
All right. So we are now ready to start round 2.
Okay.
You pick the point value now?
Yes. Kaiser, you are behind, so you get to pick which category you would like and for what point value.
So I think biopics for 4, I think, and then
Actors and actresses.
actresses for 3.
You're just picking the one you want to answer right now.
Oh, the one pointer.
For the 1 pointer.
No, you can go any. Yes, you can pick any category right now and for any point value.
Okay,
Oh.
so between actors,
You can go for 4 right now.
Yes.
2010s, and
Okay, yes, yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Nazario, please.
So do you want to do crime at 1 or 2010s at 1?
I feel about semi for both categories.
I'd say go crime at 1.
Okay, let's do crime for 1. Yeah.
And that is the first question you are going to be taking.
Yes.
All right. Dylan, since I read Kaiser's 1 pointer, his questions in round 2, why don't you read his questions in round 3?
I can't hear you, Dylan.
Dylan, I think you were
Muted.
My bad. Your 1 point question, Kaiser, in the category of crime. Who plays politician William Boss Tweed in Gangs of New York?
Oh my god. Jim Broadman.
That is correct for 1 point.
So Kaiser gets to score up to 1, but because he is still behind, he does get to pick his next question. We'll bring his manager back in. Kaiser, what category would you like and for what point value?
2010s too.
I'll pick 2010s for 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
2010s for 2. All right.
All right. So then your question. Who plays Elisa's neighbor Giles in The Shape of Water?
Richard Jenkins.
That is correct for 2 points.
And with that, we have a tie game, but because Nazario has more questions, we will be going over to Nazario. Nazario, what category would you like for your first question and for how many points?
Give me directors for 2.
Directors for 2. I will be taking your questions. Nazario, your 2-pointer in directors. Who directed Begin Again?
Sam Mendes?
That is incorrect. We were looking for John Carney.
Oh. Okay.
But because Nazario still has more questions, we do stick with him. Nazario, what category would you like for your next question and for how many points?
Recent releases for 1.
Recent releases for 1.
John Carney. What movie I was thinking about?
Your 1-pointer in the category of recent releases. What instrument does Sidney Palmer play in Babylon? Can we get hands on screen? Thank you.
Saxophone.
That is incorrect. We were looking for trumpet. So with that, we are, with the competitors tied up, we are going to go back over to Kaiser for his next question. Kaiser, what category would you like for your third question and for how many points?
Okay, I didn't realize that you could go in whatever order points. I still think that I think we're in an okay spot here. I think we can do. You want to do actors and actresses for 3?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, Kaiser.
So your question. Who plays Priest Father Leviat? Sorry, who plays Priest Father Leviatch in Ladybird?
Oh, what the?
Exactly.
I don't know who that is. Shit.
4, 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
Dick.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Stephen McKinley Henderson.
Wow. Yeah.
We will be going over to to Nazario's next question. Nazario, what category would you like for your next question, and for how many points?
Might as well. Let's do comedies for 3. See what happens.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of comedies. In Arsenic and Old Lace, Brewster's brother Jonathan is said to resemble what actor? We do need hands on screen.
I haven't seen that movie. Old movie. I don't know. Shit. Who's that old an actor? James Stewart.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Boris Karloff.
Perfect.
So we will be moving on to Kaiser for his 4-pointer in the category of, I just want to make sure, biopics. Is that correct, Dylan?
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah.
All right. We do not need to bring managers in. Your 4-point. Yep, go ahead.
Your 4-point question. Lance Henriksen, Barbara Hershey, and Jeff Goldblum have supporting roles in what 80s biopic?
Five, 4.
Repeat the
3.
question.
All right. Your question again. Lance Henriksen, Barbara Hershey, and Jeff Goldblum have supporting roles in what 80s biopic?
I don't think it's right. The Last Temptation of Christ.
Is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for The Right Stuff.
Oh, that's right.
So with that, we are going to be moving into Nazario's 4-pointer. Here is the situation. If he hits this 4-pointer, Nazario has won the game. If he hasn't, we're going to sudden death. Nazario, your 4-pointer in the category of
80s.
director. 80s, yes.
80s.
Your 4-pointer in the category of 80s. What holiday is Ironweed primarily set during?
Do I have any repeats?
You have 2.
You would think at some point you would ask me questions about movies I know, but you
4,
refuse.
3,
Give me a
2. As your second repeat. What holiday is Ironweed primarily set during?
Okay. Ironweed. Is that about weed? I don't know. Iron. There's airplanes with iron. Maybe it's something not like American. Let's say 4th of July.
And we are going to sudden death.
God.
The correct answer was Halloween.
This is why the crocodile alligator point makes a difference.
Here's how sudden death is going to work. We are going to be asking competitors questions. They will receive no categories. They will be carrying over the repeats that they have going in. And the first player, if both players hit, we move on. If both players miss, we move on. If one player hits, one player misses, that's the game. Dylan, hit them with their first question in sudden death.
All right, your first question in sudden death. What comedian appears in Haunted House, Barbershop, and the Madagascar franchise?
I am sweating, Dylan.
Yes.
It's been a crazy match. Let's see how far we go. 5, 4, 2, 1. Kaiser, we will go to you.
I said Jada Pinkett Smith.
We'll go to Nazario.
I said Chris Rock.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Cedric the Entertainer. Your second question in sudden death. In Kubo and the Two Strings, Kubo is missing what body part? It's one of those things where I want to make banter, but yeah. I think I posted one match before they went to sudden death. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nazario, we will go to you.
And I.
And we'll go to Kaiser.
Hi.
Makes the whole world blind. That is correct.
So your next question. Which comedic actor plays Richie Goodman, the catcher for the team in The Bench Warmers?
I watched this movie a stupid amount as a kid.
It's not good.
It's not good. Yeah. I have a warm place in my heart for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaiser, we will go to you.
I don't know. Ricky Gervais.
We will go to Nazario.
Is it David Spade?
And your winner, Mr. VHS, Nazario Montenegro, David Spade was the correct answer. With a final score of 12-11, we will be moving on to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher, Kaiser. New format, intense game throughout. Got a little heated at points, still kept it close. How are you feeling?
That's what it is like. Honestly, this match shouldn't have gone to sudden death like on like multiple occasions where it's just like, you know, little details here and there. Me probably not having to have shot for a Skinner Duckly for 2, but this is what it is. It's fine.
Yeah. First of all, apologies to the editor for this one, because I just feel bad. This kind of went like what we were fearing with like the two chaotic players doing chaotic things, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I think ultimately, just things went a little bit more Nazario's way. The question in round 1 accepted. Like, he got spinner's choice in round 2, and he ultimately did better in that category than you did in yours. Like, you did pretty well considering it was his general category that he picked, but that is one of the, I will just go on record, that is one of the most brutal actors and actresses 3-pointers I have ever seen. Like,
I'll be honest,
me
I
and
have never
Scott
heard of
Harvey
that
know
in
who
my
that
life.
is, and that's about it. Like, that is a brutal 3-pointer. I could as easily see that being a 4. But I think, it was just a wild game, and ultimately the wildest person in this community came out on top. So I guess it's fitting.
That is totally fair. But Kaiser, when you do come back, who do you hope to play next?
Jay mentioned it. Fuck face, Scott Harvey, get in here.
The weird rivalry between Kaiser and Scott is unexplained, but I kind of love it. But thank you so much, Kaiser. But we are going to be moving on to the winner tonight, Nazario Montenegro. Nazario, you got emotional at certain points. You got a little heated, but you know what? You pulled it out at the end. How are you feeling right now?
Relief, I guess, mostly. Because sometimes it doesn't really make a difference when it's a 1-point argument. But other times, you go to sudden death. So, I'm glad it went my way. All the respect in the world for the big Huang, because that guy is way too funny to be in Fandom. I have a spot for you in the video store, so quit that shit and come here with the big boys where you can lose all the games and still have a fun time. Also, editors, I apologize for nothing.
Nazario, we don't know who you are playing next, but who do you hope to be playing next?
Mike Henley.
I don't even know why I'm surprised. Thank you so much, Nazario. Dylan, if I could just wrap up, like, we knew coming in this was going to be a crazy match, new format at all. Both players very passionate about this game. I think I just realized we were absolutely going to be getting a Big Wang shirt on the video store. What are your final thoughts on this match?
Final thoughts, this went even longer than I would have expected it to. I'm glad it's done now. But yeah, it was a good match, very competitive. I think it'll take some time before all of us get adjusted to the new format. I think we saw a little bit of, maybe some trouble with that here today, but it'll probably all smoothen out down the line. But yeah, Kaiser and Nazario both, I think, played great, and I'm excited to see them both back.
Absolutely. I think this was a great match. But on behalf of me, on behalf of Dylan, on behalf of Kaiser, on behalf of Nazario, on behalf of Jake, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, have a great night.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
If it take a minute.
Goodbye.